everyone, it's Kathy and welcome back here to my craft room and on my YouTube channel. I want to thank you for stopping by. This is a little different because I'm actually going to be here like a live, but I'm recorded. And the reason for that is I'm getting ready to go get my hair cut. So I actually put my face on this morning, and I don't usually like to be in front of the camera unless I have my makeup on. And the reason for that, and some of you know, I have a severe case of rosacea. So I have a lot of scarring and redness. And so without makeup, I can look a little scary. I always say without my makeup I could tree a ghost, but anyway, with all that being said, what I wanted to focus on today, and I'm going to see if I can straighten up my camera just a little bit before we transition over, and I'm going to transition over now to my desktop, and here we go. This catalog, oh my word, I am so excited that I can actually open the pages now. And one of my favorite pages, and it always is the where is it? Well, there it is, the color collection. I absolutely love this page because it breaks down all of our basic, or what they call core colors, and your four categories of your core colors are your brights, neutrals, regals, and subtles. And then you have your basics, which is your very vanilla basic white and your black. And then you have some down here that they don't have the paper in, but they have the Stampin' Right marker or the Stampin' Blend. So that's really beneficial. And then the first group of colors are our end colors. And we'll always have 10 end colors because you get 5 new ones at the beginning of every new catalog launch. So these were the new ones for this year: the Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, and Pebbled Path. Last year we were introduced to Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis. Now we'll have these for another year and then they'll go away, and this one will move over here and we'll get 5 more colors. I know sometimes that can be very confusing to someone that doesn't do Stampin' Up! On a regular basis. Maybe you don't have a catalog. And on that note, if you need a catalog, please reach out to me. You will see my email address right here, and it will also be in the description box below. Please shoot me an email and let me know that you would like a catalog. Now that's if you didn't get one, and if you're not already working with another demonstrator. If you are working with someone else for your Stampin' Up! Needs, reach out to your demonstrator and request a catalog. But anyway, and the reason I say that is these catalogs cost me. It cost me to buy them and have them shipped to me. Then it cost me to in turn ship them out to you. So it can be a little bit pricey, and you really can't afford it, or at least I can't, because I'm still a small demonstrator with a very low base of customers. But I will get you a catalog if you want one. If you have an intention to order, I most definitely will get you out a catalog. So leave me your name and your mailing address in the email box and request that I would like the new annual catalog. And right now this is our only catalog. Up until I believe August, we'll launch our mini catalog that will have our fall and winter, Christmas items in it. But I wanted to show you some of my favorites in this catalog. One of those is, and y'all see me use this because I got this one with my pre-order, the Fresh as a Daisy Sweet Collection, and it is called Fresh as a Daisy, but if you look at the dies and the stamps, they are cheerful daisies. And they finally decided to do what I had begged and pleaded for since I've been in Stampin' Up. Name the dies and the stamps the same. It makes it so much easier because I store my dies in a separate place from my stamps, and when I pull the stamp off, I can look at the name. Before, I was having to turn the stamp over. I was putting labels on the back of my stamp case telling me what the name of the dies were. So it was a lot of extra work every time that I got a bundle in to do that. But this bundle, or this collection, and with the collection you always get your stamps, dies, and or a punch. You always get the designer series paper, and sometimes you'll get a specialty paper, sometimes you'll get some gems, sometimes you'll get an embossing folder. So it varies from collection to collection. And I have another one that I have ordered that I cannot wait to get here, and it is called, let me go back to my index and I can find it a lot quicker, I think. Another thing that I do is I highlight with a highlighter what I have, because if I don't, I take the risk of ordering something that I already have. So I do try to highlight in my catalog so I don't do that. But if I look over here under the E's, and it is the Earthen Textures, and it's on page 71. So yeah, we got to go back a little bit. Page 71. Now this catalog launched yesterday. Today is May the 3rd, 2023. This catalog went live yesterday. I did go ahead and place an order for some of the pretties. This was one of them. I don't know what it is, but this paper is stunning. The stamp set, I love it, and I see how it was used with different colors, and the dies are beautiful as well. I think this is going to be a classic stamp set. I love the textures, I love the papers, and this one you get the stamps, the dies, the paper, and then this beautiful ribbon, which is also shown over on page 144. It's the natural wavy trim, and so I know that that's coming in this bundle. So when I get this bundle, I can go and highlight everything that came in this bundle in my catalog and know that those are things I have. Now a lot of the things, now I did order this one I already had from way back, so I went through my catalog right after I got it, and I want to show you the coding on our catalog. If it has an N in red or pink, that means it's brand new. It's never been in the catalog before. But if you see one like this that doesn't have an N beside of it, this was carried over. So this one I already have because it was a carryover. The Playing in the Rain was a carryover. But if you notice this one, Everyday Thanks, that one is a brand new stamp set. And the same is true for the dies. If you go back over and look at the dies, and I'm going to start right here. This shows us all of our dies. All of these were ones that came back. This one is new. No, Brood, that's not new, but I never bought that one because we're a Christian family, and I probably wouldn't do the ones with the beer and that sort of thing, so I never got that one. But the Brilliant Backgrounds, that's a new one. The Basic Borders, that's an oldie, so is that one. The Chic, that one is a one that came back. The Country Reeves, that came back, that's an old one. Christmas Pine Cones. As you can see, I highlighted the ones I have. I never got the Cracker and Treat box. I ought to because it's nice. This is a new one, and this is, anytime you see where it says hybrid, whether it's an embossing folder or dies, that means it has a embossing folder and die with it, and it cuts as it embosses. Great set to have. The Dots and Spots, that's come back. Give It a Whirl. The Gorgeous Garden, that's a brand new one. Labels Aglow, that one I used a lot for Christmas. I love it. And as you can see, all of these I already have because they are returning items. This is a new one, and I did order it because it's the nested essentials. I always like to have anything that is nested because you can do so much with those. I'm looking forward to playing with that. The Playing in the Rain, of course, is come back. This one really intrigued me. It's called Patchwork Pieces, and I did order it because I can't wait to play with this. You know that I've been doing a lot of quilt piecing with my paper, as so many other demonstrators have been doing, and I can't wait to get that. I think Stampin' Up! Must have got the gist that we like our little scraps to be able to cut them in these beautiful pieces and make card bases. So that one is going to be so much fun. I'm so glad that the scallop contours returned. That's been one of my favorites. And then so many of these were returning ones that we already had. The Sweet Citrus, I have that one and I did not highlight it. So I'm going to go in right now and give this a highlight. And the Tree Rings, I had that one, the Two-Tone Flora, the Tailored Tag Maids, the Stylish Shapes. These were all the ones that I had. I didn't have Wanted to Say. That is so great to have something like that that you can die cut and make sentiments for the front of your cards. I did order that one. I'm not going to go through the entire catalog and show you what I did or didn't. This one, I had a lot of the embossing folders because many of them came back. This one I'm going to get in a one of the collections that I ordered. I did order this one, and I think that was the only one that I ordered. Yeah, that was the only one that I ordered. So I do want to get the Delightful Dolly hybrid, but I haven't gotten it yet, so I didn't do anything with that one. But this catalog is going to be so much fun. So if you already have yours, thumb through it, make you a list. It doesn't mean you have to buy everything on the list, but make a list of some of the things that catch your eye and set it inside your catalog. And as you order them, mark it off. And that way you can have your wish list, and you can always add to your wish list and take things away from your wish list. I'm sure as you see demonstrators doing more and more with the items in this catalog, it will entice you to want to buy some of the items that maybe you didn't think about. That happens to me every year. So I hope that you've enjoyed my little flip through, and we can open up our catalog, and I'm so happy to be able to just thumb through this catalog and open it up and show you all of the beautiful things. And like I said, my favorite page, because so much is here. And you turn over and it's all of our tools, the pencils, and we've got a new set of pencils. This is all of our specialty paper, and I love the way they put it all together and titled it specialty paper rather than having it scattered throughout the catalog. And then we turn here. Here's all of our new designer series paper. I have that one and that one, and I'm going to be getting that one. I have that one. I did get this, or did I? Yeah, I got this one already, and I didn't highlight it yet, but I do have that one. Let's Go Fishing. That is such a great set for the masculine cards. That one's coming. And let's see what else. I think that was all of the papers that I got. These I already had. Our new 6x6 packs are have been revamped. So if you want the in colors, they're up here. This is the new one, and I've already gotten those. Those are the last year's color, but you will get them in these patterns, which I think is spectacular. They always change the pattern up every year with our new colors. And then down here we have our brights, neutrals, regals, and subtles, all with this new pattern. So I wanted y'all to know a little bit of an intro. Then over here you have all of your little essentials. They call it Memories and More and Even More, because you have your envelopes are over here, the different size, your note cards, which I think are so great to have. And then you get into your, what I like to call your tools of the trade. So embossing powders, your Stampin' Blends that are the natural skin tones, those are here. You have your what they call decorative masks. I like to call them stencils. Our little embossing essential toolkit came back with your embossing buddy, your tweezers, your brush, and your tray, which that's great. We have our putty knives over here, our palette knives, and our embossing paste, which is great to use, especially when you're doing your Christmas cards. So great. Your heat tool, some more masks down here. And then you got some of your inks over here, your basics like your white, your Versamark, your Memento, and your Stays On. Your ink spots, where you can buy them plain and ink them, or you can buy them with your colors right there, and you can actually get those in groups of colors. So great. Your Wink of Stella, everything that you need. There's your little blending pen, your watercolor brushes. Everything's right here. So I love that. All of your adhesives on one page, and then you get into your gems and jewels, and this page always makes me happy. And then you get into your ribbons, and it's so nice the way they laid this all out. And then you got your what they call terrific tools, which they are your scoreboard, your trimmer, your blades, your take your pick tool. They've got new accessories for the take your pick tool. They're not available yet because I think there was some problems with shipping, because I had those on my list of things that I wanted. But there's your putty ends for your take your pick tool, and there's your brush with your foam mats that is great for getting those intricate die cuts out. Then you turn and you go into your punches. These are bundle punches. These are standalone punches. I did order the little monkey builder, and I got the bundle because I love those monkeys. I think they're so cute. Then here's all of our punches, and as you can see, I already had so many of our punches. I had everything on here except the elegant edge tag topper. You might be saying, oh my gosh, you have so much. I do, but I had bought these over a period of time from 3 years ago all the way up to now, and when a punch comes available in one of the mini catalogs in a bundle, I usually get it, and then when it rolls over, I have it. And I love that because it gives me the versatility of having a lot of punches that coordinates with a lot of different stamp sets. So anyway, over here we have our handy helpers. These are things that you really cannot do without. Our stamp blocks, and here's all the different sizes. You can bundle them if you want to. They're $80.75 if you get them all. Or maybe you just want to start out with a basic block. And I would always suggest to get an E or a D. A D or an E is, this is a D, and this is an E. These two stamp blocks, if you get those two, you can pretty much do everything. Now, of course, I have them all, and I have probably 3 sets of them, but I do that because when I'm stamping, I like to load up my stamps. It's a little bit different because I'm under the camera doing videos. It's important for me to have stuff preloaded and that sort of thing. Here's our grid paper that you see me use a lot, and I'll put it down on my surface, and I use it to stamp off on. They no longer carry the small one that I have. They did away with it when they had to discontinue the Stamparatus. Still a sore spot. They have a case that you can put your stamp blocks in. I have the case, but I don't use it. I've never used it, but it's great if you go off, and if you go to a crop or something like that, you could easily put all your blocks in there. It's a nice, neat little case. It would slip down into your bag really good. I can't say enough about the Stampin' Scrub. I cannot live without it. I love it, love it, love it. And then over here we have our masking paper. That was something new from last year, and I love the masking paper. If you want to do some beautiful cards where you can mask off, and I've got videos showing how to mask, that is the ultimate tool to have. Your Stampin' Pierce mat. So nice to have something foamy underneath your photopolymer stamps. You'll get a much better image. This is the Simply Chamois. The Simply Chamois I used for a long time. but I got to the point that I love my Stampin' Scrub more. So I kind of go for my Stampin' Scrub now. It's not to say that I won't pull my chamois out and use it from time to time, but I have become such a lover of this because it cleans my stamps so good. So that's pretty much, oh, and the Stampin' Mist, that's the cleaner. You can spray this on here, and even if it dries, you can squirt a little water on it and reactivate it. Y'all see me use that. Here are our Stampin' Cut machines. Cannot say enough about them. If you don't have one, this is the full size. This is like the Big Daddy, and this is the little baby, and they are offering this one right now in the boho blue. Y'all know I have it. It is so stinking cute, and it's blue. That's one of our new in colors. Boho blue is so pretty, and I love this little machine. It's just like the big one. It opens up like this. Y'all seen me use it. It has the little plates, and all of our replacement plates are also right here. They also, I noticed they added the take your pick die brush here, as well as over on the other page, and that's something I hadn't seen in Stampin' Up before, or either I hadn't noticed it. But here's your plates. Here is the number 4 cutting plate. I don't see the big plate anymore. I don't know if they have discontinued it. I don't know why you would need to replace this anyway. This is a solid plate that unless you lost it, I don't think you would need to replace it. But then you get into your bundles, and all of these are just our bundles. Nothing more or less than bundle, bundle, and more bundles. And then we get in what I showed you a while ago, the dies. But anyway, like I said, I want to get to crafting because it's so much fun when you got new stuff to play with. So I just want to wish you all a very, very happy day. I'm going to put this under, I didn't know I needed to know that, and it's going to give you a little bit of an intro. Let me go over one more thing. The catalog icons, it tells you right here that the N means it's a new product. The ones that have a little clock on it means they're quick and easy. If it has the little mini and the little die cut machine, it means that the dies in that set will work with your mini machine. Distinctive, this is when the stamp gives you light and dark areas on your stamp without you having to do it. That's distinctive. Reversible means that your stamps will stamp on both sides. This is the demonstrators that's reached $1 million, and they've made a stamp set. That's their stamp set, and the ones that are marked with the three little EN. I think it's EN. I don't know. I think it's English, Spanish, and French. Yeah, that lets you know that that's available in 3 languages. That never pertains to me because I'm in the U.S., so mine always come in English, but you want to make sure that you're ordering the English stamps. Like I said, this catalog is organized better than any of the catalogs I think we've had. Last year I thought that, but they've outdone themselves this year, and I am thrilled to death with the way everything's laid out. So I am going to close this time. I'm going to tell you that I love you guys so much. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do a channel without y'all here to watch. God bless and keep you. I am going to flip back over to see if I can show me, and I will tell y'all goodbye, and thank you so much for tuning in. And as always say in closing, let everything that you do and say bring glory to our Father in heaven. He is worthy. So think about what you say. Words do count, and words do hurt. You can build up or you can tear down, and I think we need to build up. We live in a world that is all about themselves, and sometimes we get caught up in it. Let's not let ourselves get caught up in the world, but live our life for Jesus. He gave his for you. So until next time, God bless and keep you, and thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, if you don't have one of these, get in touch with me. Love you. Bye-bye.